All right, shalom everybody. First of all, he is risen. Happy Easter and happy Resurrection Day for all of us. Our Lord is the living, and their God is not even exist. I wasn't really planning to go live, but somebody sent me a video of Miss Lubna. Lubna, I spoke about her in the previous video. So she, decided to respond. And just to make it clear, I'm not here to make fun of this lady. I think she is a good woman. Uh, I mean, everybody have his own, let us say, reason to be what he is. For me, I will always I speak in a very, let us say, straightforward, harsh, tough way. Even with a Christian, if a Christian do something I don't like, I criticize him. I don't care. I don't. I have loyalty only for what I believe, not loyalty to people. So if a Christian do something wrong, I say this guy he did something wrong. That guy, and people don't like what I say. They say why you are bashing this Christian guy. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying the things as it is. So people don't accept. Uh, you know, let us say some people they have loyalty to a person, and the second you criticize the person, they feel like you are criticizing them because we support this guy, we think he's a good guy, why you are criticizing him? And sadly, if you criticize a person, they will think you are saying he's bad. I mean, he might be bad, he might be good, but criticism is a must for someone who is faithful, and based on his faith he criticizes. So our friend Lubna here, she made this video. And again, I'm not trying to put her down, but I invited her to call me, and I don't think she will do so, and I understand why. I mean, myself, I will not call myself if I invite myself to debate myself. That will not be a good idea. So let us see what Lubna she said in this video. And again, I don't want people to make comment against her. She is, I mean, she have her own. She's born in a certain family, in a certain situation. Uh, you know, we have to understand where she is coming from. At least she is being honest in many ways when she speak about Islam. But she don't dare to say, I am criticizing Islam. Oh, no, I'm criticizing the bad apples. And in this video she made, it's a very short video. I did not watch all of it, but let us watch together and see what she is saying.
Hi all, welcome back to Candid with Lumna. Now in today's video I'm going to respond to Christian Prince. So yes, some of my viewers advised me that in a few of his recent past lives on his YouTube channel, he has commented on some of my videos. So what I would like to do is play a few clips from his live and respond to some of the comments that he made about me. Please note that his lives are a few hours long, so of course I can't play.
Correction, Lubna. None of the comment I made is about you. I mean, I don't know you. You see, you say that you saw yourself, you show your name. Still, I do not know you. Somebody told me that in your video, you said, but I did not see it yet, that Christian Prince he don't show his face. If you think somebody showing his face or his name, that means you know him. You are mistaken. You do not know people by seeing their faces or even seeing their ID. The Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. So I was speaking about what appeared to be your fruit from the word you said. Otherwise, I never spoke about you. I'm not here to speak about people. Like even when I speak about Mimi, Hijab, etc. This guy is not my purpose of conversation. I mean, this guy, who is he? And it's same for me. Who am I? I mean, nobody. So here we are talking about faith, belief, right and wrong. People are people everywhere. And when we criticize somebody, either we criticize him because he is bad, or we are criticizing him because he follows someone bad. So in the case when I speak about Muslims, I do both. I say they are bad because they follow someone bad. Because why I want to follow someone bad if I'm not bad? Does it make sense? You know, in the Middle East we say, tell me who's your friends, I will tell you who you are. So if my best friend is Muhammad, I mean obviously you know who I am. Not by name, but by knowing my friend. I hope you are smart enough to understand what I'm saying. Let us continue.
The whole thing here on my channel. However, I will put a link to those lives in the description box for those of you guys who want to watch the whole thing.
You remember this woman? I played her video before, and I said she's an ex-Muslim, obviously. And you guys, you told me she is not ex-Muslim, right? And then actually she came and she left a comment in my section, in my channel. I invited her. I told her, if you want to call me, you can call me. So I found a video here of her. Where is the video? Here. Look what she's saying.
So yes, I don't identify as an ex-Muslim. I'm someone who was born into a Muslim family and raised as a Muslim, and I was raised in a more liberal fashion. However, as I'm growing older, I have started to research about religion, and that includes my own. So a few years ago, I picked up a translation of the Quran and worked my way through it. I then did have lots of questions, and I am still trying to find the answer to many of them. I also picked up the Bible and also the Bhagavad Gita, as I'm very interested and curious to see what those other books have to say as well. Now, sadly, in my journey in trying to research about Islam, I have experienced a few barriers, a few too many, I must say, and those barriers to me, unfortunately, come across as red flags. I'm still on my search to find the truth. I believe in God and I seek God's guidance. So yes, currently at this stage, I do not currently identify as an ex-Muslim. And just again, to be very clear, I'm not speaking about Islam, so don't falsely accuse me of speaking about Muslims and the bad apples in general.
I don't know if the sound is her voice coming good to you guys? Is her voice coming good, or you don't hear the voice fine? Is the sound coming fine from your side? It's good? It's low? Yeah, when she play the video, my video, the voice will come low. But I think her voice coming fine. It's alright. Let us continue. Of this woman, she said they are using the scriptures. So you just admitted that the scriptures is teaching them that. So she isn't speaking about Islam. See, Lubna, she is shaking her head. She is saying, no, no, no. Hey, Lubna, isn't it the Mutah is in the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24? Isn't chapter 4, verse 34 says, beat the women? Isn't chapter 4 says, go and do boom, boom, not marry, do nikah, which means the F word, to 2 and 3 and 4, not or, which means 9, not even 4. 9. So when you shake your head this way, and you make your eyes like, come on, you know. I mean, what are you talking about? The Mutah is in the Quran. Did Muhammad sleep with his slave? Marry the cook, the maid? He sent his wife to see her father. He told her, your father waiting for you. She went there. The father told her, no, I did not call for you. She suspects. She went back home. She found Muhammad in the top of the slave. Isn't this a secret behavior? She is not even his wife. She is a maid. So what do you mean you shake your head? Isn't it your Quran consider you half a brain? So you cannot even be a witness in the court? And the only time you can witness in the court, if you witness borrowing money, and you have to be 2 women equal to 1 man, and those 2 women have to be approved. So if Lumna, let us say there's a 1 billion Lubna, they saw a murder. Do you know that she is not allowed? The 1 billion Lubna are not allowed to witness in the court. Can you believe it? This is your religion. You do not need to believe me, Lubna. Go check right now. Search, can a Muslim woman in the court witness for capital punishment? She cannot. She is not accepted. After like many take and break and take it and bring it, they come to the conclusion says we should allow her to witness for giving birth, because usually men are not allowed to enter the room where women are giving birth. So a woman should witness birth, even though that is not on the Quran, but they call it ijtihad. But in the case of murder, in the case of theft, in the case of even in the case of rape, you cannot prove rape in Islam. Even if somebody rape you, you cannot prove it, because you have to bring four witnesses, and they have to see his private part going in and out. Even adultery, like now they are talking about this Salman, they accuse him of adultery. If his wife, she accused him in a Muslim country, she will be whipped 100 times in her back. Why? Because she did not provide four witnesses, and they saw his private part, his penis, excuse my language, going inside the women, in and out, the same as the pin go in the inkwell, as your prophet said. So when you shake your head this way, you did not solve the problem. I was expecting you to refute me. You know, you said my response to Christian Prince. Is that a response? You shake your head? That is not a response, Lubna. And again, by the way, I am not against you. All right? Honest, the Lord is my witness. I'm not against you. I'm just asking you, be honest with yourself. I want you next time to go live, if you go live, and if you wish to talk about me, no problem, to show me where I lied or I was wrong. Don't shake your head like this. That's not right. Like if somebody see you're shaking your head like this, it sounds like you are saying Christian Prince is lying. I would love to see you getting me busted. Trust me, I love it. Like, look how you open your eyes. I cannot do that. Only women can do that. Sorry. I like the way you like your facial. So moving your head, opening your eyes, closing your eyes does not give an answer. So what about next time you go live? Say Christian Prince, he did not tell the truth. The Quran did not say beat the women in chapter 4 verse 34. He's lying. Or tell them in chapter 4 verse 24 the Quran did not teach to do Mutah, which nothing but sex marriage. They call it marriage, but it's sex, it's a prostitution. Not only that, in fact, the Quran said you can practice prostitution. If we go right now to the Quran, just to show you how bad your religion, don't shake your head to me. The Muslims don't debate me for a reason. This is chapter 24, verse number 33. All right? And this verse speaking about using your girls for prostitution. You see in the translation here says save slave girls. In fact, in Arabic does not say slaves. It says fatayatukum, which mean your girls. Your girls. So force them not if they choose a chastity. Oh, so if they choose not, it's okay. It's in front of you. And even if you force them, Allah is all merciful. There's no penalty. There's no punishment for prostitution. So if the girls agree for prostitution, all right, no problem. And look, just to show you how the Muslim translation lies. Look at this translation here. This is Big Tal. I will change the translation, and right away we'll have a new Quran. Look, miraculous Quran. And force not your maids, your maid, now it became maids, okay, to prostitution if they desire chastity. So ask them, do you like to work prostitute? If she say no, don't force her, please. If she say yes, okay, no problem. And if you force her, Allah is all merciful. And the same we can find in chapter 4:24. The Mutah is not a word coming from the sky. Mutah mean joy. In this case here, it's about sexual joy. In other way, it's a lust, because there's a huge difference between joy and lust. So this is the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24. It says, "ما استمتعتم فما استمتعتم به منهن." Bihi, go back to their vagina. So when you enjoy their vagina, pay them their wages. So what the mutah is, you go to a woman, you say to her, I offer you money for 3 hours boom boom. If she agree for the time and the price, she will say, how much you pay me? He will say $10. If both they agree with the time and the money, then they go for it. In fact, if we go to your Islamic website, we will find the Muslim with no shame speak about mutah, and they are saying it is kind of rental. Let me show you. You see, I don't shake my head. I show the proof. I show reference. This is your Islamic website, not my website, explaining with details all the conditions of mutahs, which is very fun. The 4 pillars of mutah. You can read them. I will post the link. In fact, you can freeze the channel. I'm sure you are smart, you know how to search on the internet. You can freeze the image, take a screenshot, and you can search it in Google. So if you go down here, I will search on the page for the word rented. Rented. Look at this. Mutah, read carefully with me. In some work, oh, sorry. In some work, special term is applied to women who participate in mutah. In Arabic, mustajara, or this is a translation, rented women. So is that a prostitution, Lubna? Or this is not? Rented. You pay a Muslim woman to sleep with her. This is your website. Mutah is considered as a kind of rental. Is a Christian Prince making things up? You can shake your head. Go ahead, shake your head. It's considered as rental. Why? Because general man's basic aim in this kind, they call it marriage, in this kind of marriage, is sexual enjoyment of a woman. So is the woman now become a sex toy? A whore, prostitute? Yes. So when you move your head left and right, like, that does not respond to what I say. Everything I say is true. You go silence in those things I say. You skip it. I thought you want to respond to me when I say something serious. But you did not, because you know I'm saying the truth. No Muslim can respond. Muhammad, he did mut'ah. The Muslim did mut'ah. The Quran said do mut'ah. And in fact, there's no verse in the Quran says don't do mut'ah no more. Nowhere in the Quran says don't do mut'ah. Imagine if Jesus saying to the Christians do mut'ah. Nobody will follow him. Because that will not be Christ, the one we are waiting for. The Lord of decency. Let's go back to, and again, I don't want people to make comment against Lubna. I feel sorry for her, She is, I mean, she is born of a Muslim family. She is afraid, to say things as it is. She want to keep, let us say, a safe line. She's criticizing, but she is not out of Islam. Okay. She said they are using the scriptures. So you just admitted that the scriptures is teaching them that. So she isn't speaking about Islam. Take a note, okay? I'm talking about those are bad Muslims, okay? Well, your prophet did that.
So I'm going to pause him right there because in my video I wasn't discussing the cause of why the bad apples within the Muslim community are bad. I'm not saying it's because of the scripture, and I'm not saying it's not because of the scripture. I, on my channel, try my best to refrain from speaking about the scripture. And the reason is, like I've said a million times on my channel, I already get threats from Muslim men, even though I don't discuss scripture.
So look what you just did. See, Lumna? So you are not discussing the cause. So what's the point of discussing it then? You know? Like, are you the doctor who don't discuss the cause? If we don't discuss the cause, we cannot solve the problem. So what we are discussing exactly? Mimi hijab? Like, is it really important for you and me? Who is this guy? Nobody. Lili Dawah, halal cat food? And it's a scam, you know, donate for us. Allah will give you a palace in heaven. We are discussing what then? If we are not discussing the cause, then there is no point of this discussion, because why this woman became a victim? Are we trying to solve a case of one woman or all the women? All the Muslim women, they have the same problem. And again, they have to be religious to have that problem. When you say, I'm born of a very liberal family, that's not a Muslim. You keep calling yourself a Muslim. If there is something called liberal Christian, no, you cannot. What liberal Christian? There's no so-so. Either you are Christian or you are not. Like, yeah, I'm a Christian, but I don't believe that we should not do fornication. Yeah, I'm a Christian, but believe, you know, it's okay to be a gay. Oh, I'm a Christian, but you know, you cannot say that. You know, there's no Muhammad software update or Jesus version 20, 30, 50. Christ is a Christ, Muhammad is Muhammad. And the Quran is the Quran, and the Bible is the Bible. That's it. We cannot upgrade. There's nothing called liberal Christian. There's nothing called liberal Muslim. That is a lie. It can't exist. If you call yourself a Muslim, the second you call yourself a Muslim, it's mean you follow Muhammad teaching. If you say I'm a liberal Muslim, that means you don't want to follow Muhammad teaching, but you want to call yourself a Muslim. That's funny. So I am a liberal Christian, but I don't want to follow the Bible. How in the world I am a Christian then? Again, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but I'm just giving you an answer to think about, you know. I'm sure you are a smart lady. And actually, I really appreciate people like you, because usually Muslims, they have a lack of decency, and they are infected with rabies. They want to bite anyone who don't agree with them. And you are obviously not like them. And obviously your family are good quality family. When you say to me, I am born of a liberal Muslim family, you are born of a non-Muslim family. Because look at you. You are not even wearing hijab. Do you know that your prophet, he says, if you do your eyebrows, you go to hell? Allah will curse you. The funny Muhammad, he commanded Muslim men to shave their mustache and to shave their hair and their body, but women, she cannot take hair from her face. He like her to look like a goat. And when you ask the Muslims why, they say, oh, because the prophet, he considered doing that is a change in how Allah made you. Look at the stupidity. So you Muslim, when you shave, Muslim men, when you shave the body hair, your body, all your, Muhammad, he used to use something called an-nawra, which is sugar, cooked sugar, like form of sugar. They stick it in their body, you know. So Muhammad used to take the hair of all his body. But isn't it, this is a change in the way Allah made you look like? Why you do then some circumcision? Isn't it this is a change in the way Allah made you look like? Why Muhammad he color his hair red? Allah make you with the black hair. Why you make it red? Hmm? And you know, if you see how Muhammad look like with the red henna, he look hilarious. I wish at that time they have a camera, because the image of Muhammad is enough to make people leave Islam. He will look like a devil with this henna in his head and his beard. Let me show you how Muslims look like with the yeah. Take a look. This is how your prophet, the fashion of Islam. This is a fashion of Islam. So he color his beard, he color his hair, he color his eyebrows, he color everything in him with the henna, and the henna will make your hair look like a fire, literally like fire. Look at this guy. Look how handsome it is. Unbelievable. So good. I want to do that in Halloween day, which is a pagan day. All right. Look at this guy. Man, so good. All of this because Muhammad, he used to do that. Those are true Muslims, not you. Do Muhammad hijab color his beard like that? No, they will not, because they will look stupid. They want to make business money. They don't want to, you know, follow Muhammad step by step. By the way, guys, what do you think if I did my beard like this? I don't know. I think it's going to be good. Hold on, I have a caller. Hello? Get a breath. Faith of all, you cannot do it this way. Hey, why, Zakir Naik? Very reason. This is only for Muslims, and only Muslim can do that. Oh, what do you mean? Like Muhammad, he have a copyright over it? Exactly. Okay, what if I did it? What I would do? We will take you to the Islamic court, and we are going to make you to do it. What the heck? What the heck is that? I don't understand the thing. What you will do if I color my beard like that? This is very. I mean, I'm sexy, and you know it, right? This is very. Look at those faces. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Lord have mercy. This guy in the corner in the left, he looked like me when I was young. The left in the corner down, you know. Yeah, when I was young. Now I don't look the same. I wish. Yeah. All right. So you know, the fact is, speak for itself. It's not about people. It's not about this guy did this and that. You know, the whole purpose of me talking here is to speak about Islam, not to talk about Lumna, not to talk about Christian Prince, not to talk about those Mimi and Fifi and those scumbags. Those are liars taking advantage of people. And you yourself, you call them the clowns. And I agree with you. Go ahead, Lumna.
Scripture and I don't criticize a religion, I already get threats from Muslim men. And ideally, I don't want to put my life at greater risk.
But did you ask yourself why you will be at risk for criticizing Islam? Because Islam is, this is what Muhammad told them. Again, you are ignoring the fact. Muhammad told them, if somebody changed his religion, kill him. Kill him. من بدل دينه فاقتلوه. As simple as that. A blind man, he put his dagger in the stomach of his mistress, which is the mother of his children, his slave. According to the blind man, she insulted the Prophet, so he put the dagger in her belly. And then second day, Muhammad, he said to him, why you did that? He said, she insulted you. Muhammad says, her blood is free, her blood is free. This is your Prophet. Remember, you call yourself Muslim. As long as you call yourself Muslim, so why you are complaining about people, you know, threatening you? This is what Muslims believe. This is what Islam teach. Continue.
But I never said it's not because of the scripture, and I never said it is because of the scripture.
So you will not dare to say either, so what's the point? It's like somebody, you know, my teeth is hurting. I will not say it's because of the bacteria, and I will not say it's not because of the bacteria. But we know that it's because of the bacteria. Correct? Like, if I didn't see it, say it, does it make any difference really?
So I think just because I'm not pandering to certain people's views where they really, really want me to bash Islam, and I'm not doing that, and that's what they want, it doesn't mean that I'm a hypocrite.
No, you are bashing Islam. You see, you claim that you are not bashing Islam. But when you say they are using the scriptures, and you try to fix it and you say they are misusing the scriptures, that's not right, because there's evidence that this is what Muhammad taught. They are not misusing the scriptures. They are not. Nobody is misusing the scriptures. Where do you get this from? In fact, they are a true Muslim and you are not. But you don't dare to say it, that's all. And I understand. It's okay.
Hypocrite. I've made my stand very, very clear.
No, you are not.
I see so many examples of Muslim men using the scripture to exploit women in different ways. And I've seen this, whether it is how...
See, they use the scriptures. So the scriptures is what is used. Can I use the scriptures in the Bible to exploit women? Can I? Like there's a verse in the Bible, Jesus says to me, you can take a sixth wife. You can lie to your wife. What do you mean they use those scriptures? That means those scriptures is the one is used.
So I think just to answer his question, there are many different sects that have been created by Muslims from Islam. And there are so many different interpretations of what the scripture means. So to those Muslims who are good apples within the Muslim community...
Just to correct you, Lubna, all Islamic sects agree on the Mutah. It is the chapter 424, all Muslim sect. So you are trying to escape. You know, I use a harsh language usually. People, they know me. I'm not using it with you. Everybody knows I don't hold myself much to say certain words like stupid, donkey, potato. When you say there's many sects, can you find me one sect does not agree with the Mutah? That chapter 4 verse 24 says this is about I challenge you to find me one sect. What sect? The major sects of Islam is Shia and Sunni. Sunni, they say the Quran, yes, came with the Mutah. Then later the Prophet forbid it. But we find evidence that Muhammad never forbade it. The one who forbade it was Umar. This is from the books of the Sunni. If we go to the Shia, until now they practice it. The Sunni, the hypocrite, they found other solution. The Prophet, he eased things for us. As an example, when a woman, she was in the way, in the desert, she was thirsty and hungry. She found an Arab man, Muslim man, and she said to him, please give me food. He said, I will give you food if you open your legs for me. Excuse my language. The woman is dying in the desert. There's no water, there's no food. So she agreed. When she went back to town, she told the Caliphate Umar about what he had done. He said, did he give you food? She said, yes. He said, mahar, mahar, mahar. This is dawari, dawari, dawari. So this is marriage now. Marriage for 15 minutes in the road. So the woman, she came to say to him, look what he did to me. I was dying. I need food. I need water. He will not help me unless he sleep with me. Omar, he said, did you agree with him? Did he give you food? She said, well, I am dying. So don't, so what? Did you agree or not? So maybe Umar was a bad Muslim, huh? Maybe Umar was from the sect of Hulunulu. What about Ali? What about Abu Bakr? You know, uh, I can show you tons of reference about all the caliphate practicing that. All of them, with no exception. There's different sect. That's a good answer. Really. Let me tell you about one of the sect which is very funny. I like it. They have a night. It's called the night. I don't know how to translate this word into English. Hmm. You know, when you close your eyes, you know the game when like if you are a kid, you tie up your eyes, and then you try to hold the person, like you hold him by your hand. You know, you catch him. So the Duruz, one of the Muslim sect, they have an occasion. It's called catch and take. Catch and take. So they go inside a big room, and this room have women and men. All the men they put like a scarf on their eyes, so they can't see. And whoever you catch, whoever woman you catch, is yours for the night. But I can confirm to you that this is not from Islam. This is the Duruz. But you cannot say to me that Mutah is not Islamic, because no single Islamic sect don't agree. Not a single one. Not a single Islamic sect says you cannot hire a woman for 1 night or 3 nights. You know, maybe Muhammad he misused the scriptures. Muhammad is a bad Muslim. He is not a Muslim, right? And the Muslim, they try to fix it. The Muslim, they used to do Mut'ah during the Hajj. They used to do Mut'ah even out of the Hajj. And it's obviously the Mut'ah never been forbidden by Quran. Never. Here they lie, by the way. They say here Hajj Tamattu'. There's no Hajj Tamattu'. The Hadith says the Mut'ah قد نزلت in the book of Allah, and we did it with the Prophet. And then there is no Quran came to forbid it. And he did not even forbid the Mut'ah until he died. So Muhammad never forbid the Mut'ah. Never. And they did it with the Prophet. We perform it with Muhammad. Muhammad is the man who encouraged men to rent women, at least, you know, I mean, enjoy it, you know, like make it 3 nights, you know, 3 nights. Don't, you know, come on, enjoy it. And this is Al-Bukhari. Messenger of Allah said, if a man and a woman agree, here in the translation says to marry temporarily. This is false translation. Nowhere the word marriage is mentioned. In Arabic it says أيما رجل وامرأة توافقا فعشرة ما بينهما 3 ليال. Any man, any woman, they agree to F each other to 3 days, 3 nights. If they like to increase, they increase. If they like to decrease, they decrease. So I'm not discriminating the scriptures. There is many sects in Islam. That's a good answer. Those are the Sunni. And I just already showed you the Shia. This website here is a Shia. Rented women. So what do you mean there's many sects, many interpretation? Do you have a new interpretation for yourself, like, you know, for the Quran? Okay, go give me interpretation for the Mutah. Go ahead. I want to learn from you. So your response is very shallow. And I understand you don't have too much knowledge. I'm not putting you down, by the way. But, you know, if I write a letter in English, I'm sure Lumna, she will laugh at my English. She will notice how many mistakes I have made. So I can say I'm ignorant in English. That doesn't make me a bad person, or but I'm just stating a fact. You're ignorant in Islam. I'm ignorant in English. Every one of us is ignorant in many things. But when we speak about religion, and especially if it's my faith, it's not right to be ignorant about my faith. That would be funny and stupid of me. Because if I do not know my faith, I will know what? So I have no faith then. So why I call myself a Christian or I call myself Muslim if I do not know what I believe in? If I do not know what my book is teaching? That is not smart. Continue, Lubna.
They will see the bad apples as misusing the scripture.
Uh-huh.
How a lot of converts
Muhammad was a bad apple, huh?
are treated like second-class citizens.
By the way, when someone she convert to Islam, like those Western, do you know how they look at her? She is a whore. Anyone convert to Islam, they look at you down because they will see two things on you. First, you are not loyal to what you came from. Secondly, especially if you are a female, you accept to be their whore. As simple as that. They will never respect you. And you see, she mentioned that. Those convert, they treat them as a second-hand citizen. When in reality, supposedly should be treat them nice. I mean, a person who just left his religion, maybe he's an atheist, he become a Muslim. Why you want to treat them second-hand citizen? Because they look at you down. In fact, many Muslims they say that when those Western women they convert to Islam, she is just looking for a. I don't want to use the word. Not today. Private part. This is what they see it. She's a whore. She could not find a man where she is coming from, so she come to the Muslims. They don't see in those women any decency. Even the man, the same. Because he betrayed where he was, and now he is coming to us, so we don't trust them. They might even leave tomorrow. In fact, most of those who convert to Islam, many of them, they leave majority in within 3 years.
Can I just say, I don't actually agree with what he's just said here. It's not about that they've betrayed the religion. All of us have been born into religion. If you're born into a Christian family, you're Christian. If you're born into a Muslim family, you're Muslim. If you're born into a Hindu family, you're Hindu. And I don't personally feel there's anything wrong with anyone leaving their religion, becoming an atheist, or adopting another religion. Frankly speaking, it's none of my business. I don't think that Muslims see as a betrayal if someone leaves their religion and joins Islam. However, there have been far too many examples of Muslim men exploiting new converts, thinking that just because they are new converts, they're going to be okay with being wife number 2, 3, 4. And some Muslim men have tried to exploit converts for temporary marriages, because these bad apples within the Muslim community have tried to take advantage of what they see new converts as being, i.e., a new ignorant Muslim who they can take for a ride. And sadly, we do have those monsters out there in the community. I also feel one of the reasons for new converts being exploited is because they don't get the support from their family when they convert to Islam. So when you don't have a support system and your family is abandoning you because they're not happy that you've converted to Islam, then naturally you may find yourself in a position where you are alone. And when you are alone, you will look like a prey to predators. You will be vulnerable. So the biggest thing that I would like to urge everybody is it doesn't matter what religion someone from your family converts to or leaves, continue to support them. So I don't care whether it's a Muslim leaving Islam, and I don't care whether it's a Christian converting to Islam. Don't abandon your family members.
Listen. You are speaking, I don't know how old are you, but what you are saying is just a teenage talk. How come if somebody converted to Christianity, Christians will not take advantage of this woman? What do you mean family support? Why she needs support of the family? For what exactly? Is she going to war? If a Muslim woman, if you convert to Christianity and you go to church, the Christian, they will take you for a ride? Can you give me examples? Those things happen only between Muslims. So don't tell me I don't care what religion. Everyone is born of us, born into family. I'm born Muslim, you're born Christian. That's not true. There's no Christian is born a Christian. You are again ignorant. Christianity is somebody, Christian is somebody is born again Christian, not born a Christian. So if you are born from a Christian parents, doesn't make you Christian in Christianity. It doesn't. We have ton. You go right now, type on Google, born again Christian verses in the Bible. You will find tons of verses. You have to be born again, which means you convert. Every Christian have to be a convert, not born of a Christian family. Born again mean you convert to Christ. You, not your parents. It's not your mama tell you now you are Christian. It's you decide to be Christian. When you decide, when you make that decision, you get baptized, you are now born again. So again, you have a wrong idea. Islam is the one who take advantage of the women. As you said, they take you to a ride. Literally, a ride. You say it correctly. You are a female, you are stupid. And let me tell you why I said that. Okay, let me hear more about what you want to say. We continue.
Because that's when predators will come in all shapes.
Why in the religion there's a predators? What is she converting to the wood, to the jungle? Predators. So why a woman she convert to Islam, she go to the mosque, she found there predators. Why the predators are waiting in the mosque? And the people of the mosque, they are predators. And there's nobody in the mosque is decent to protect her from the predators. So her family should support her. What her family can do to her? Obviously she is mentally ill.
And sizes. I'm not going to act like a useful idiot. I'm not going to be someone who's going to be exploited and taken advantage of. I have a full right to live how I want to live in this life that God has given me.
Where your God he gave you those rights? If somebody know this woman, tell her Christian Prince he invite you to come to us and study very well and come and tell me. I want to see where your God he gave you the right to live in the way you like. Where? I want to see it. Where?
So when he says your God, my God and your God, our God is the same God who created.
Look at this. No, you believe in Allah. I believe Allah is a shaitan, is a devil. What's wrong with you? We are not talking about the creator. When you say the way God created me, you said you are a Muslim. You confirm that you're still a Muslim. So don't tell me my God is your God. Do my God teach me to beat you? No. Do my God teach me to have four like you? No. Even your God is not even a spirit. My God is a spirit. So how we can have the same God? Your God, his heaven is a prostitution place. Everybody is having boom boom. You go to the heaven of Islam, every Muslim man, you say to him, Assalamu alaikum. Nobody can answer. Why? Because they are holding their jalabiya in their teeth and doing boom boom. I'm going to talk, sorry. I'm having sex. How your God is my God? Do we have even the same heaven? Do I have in my heaven boys who they are naked and they are serving me? Did my God promise me endless penis like your God? So don't tell me, oh no, there's no God, we have one God. No, we don't have one God. When you talk about the creator, yes, is one creator, but that is not your God. That's my God. Your God do not know even how the baby is made. Your God think that women, she have a sperm coming from her ribs. We thought women, they have boobs. It turned to be they have testicle boobs. And they're big, man. They lie to us. They say, I have a breast. What is a breast? You have two balls. My God is the same as your God, the Creator. No. The Creator, even your God, even he believed there's many creators. Don't you know that? The Quran says Allah is the best of the creators. I mean, the one who wrote the Quran is mentally ill. What kind of God he say this? This is how the baby is made. The semen become a dead blood, and then the blood became a clot, and the clot became a lump, and the lump of a flesh, and then that will become bones. This is God. I mean, a kid in elementary school, he will not give stupid information like this. And then you speak about there's only one creator in Islam. No, Allah is the best of the creators. And then the Muslim, they try to fix it. Oh, you know, if you create a bicycle, what bicycle? The Quran says the creator is the one who can give life. The creator is the one who can create from nothing. Look what the Quran is saying. The same chapter, actually, same verse. Allah is the best of the creators. So if you are a Muslim, you should not believe in one creator. There's many creators. And the reason Muhammad, he said that, there's two reasons. First of all, he copied that from a guy's name, Abdullah ibn Sarh. And this guy, he left Islam and he became a Christian. He was the scribe of Muhammad. Muhammad, he was saying the Quran. Abdullah, he was the inscribe, which means he write the Quran for him. So Muhammad, he mentioned all of this and he stopped here. Until he arrived and he says, and then we brought forth as another creation. Abdullah ibn Sarah, he says, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad said to him, put it there. Abdullah said, put what, Prophet? He said, what you just said. Abdullah said, but this is what I said. He said, yes, it came to you as it came to me. Muhammad liked it. He asked him to add it to the Quran. And imagine this is written in their books. So the guy, he said to himself, oh, obviously Muhammad is a fraud. I said it. He said, put it in the Quran. If he is a prophet, then I am prophet too. It came to me actually before it came to him. So when you say to me, no, we have one God, no, we don't. The God who says you are a sex toy is not God. That is the devil. This is literally the devil. This is not my God. My God, he said to me, one man, one woman. Family, love, not sex. My Lord, did he allow me to have secret marriage and Mutah and all this garbage? My Lord Jesus says, if your eye will lead you to hell, you better unblock it, take it off. If your hand will mislead you, cut it off. What do you mean my God is the same as your God? Talk is cheap, but ignorance is cheaper.
Created me, created you. So I don't see it as my God and his God and her God. There's only one God. There may be a different understanding of what God is.
Different understanding. That's a good one. Are you watching Sadhguru? This sounds like a Sadhguru, but different understanding. If God could not explain himself to us, that means this God is not God. I mean, what different understanding? So when you say the Quran have a billion interpretation, do you know why? Because the Quran written by a stupid idiot who could not explain himself. This is what you are saying. Listen carefully. Because Muhammad, he could not remember the Quran, each time he says something, he add or he miss. So he claimed that he asked Allah to give him 7 Quran. And he told Allah through the angel Jibreel, the reason for that his people are stupid, they cannot handle it. So Allah gave him 7 Quran. 7 what? 7 Quran. After writing the Quran 7 times, you are saying to me there's many sects, many interpretations, which mean Allah, He explained Himself 7 times. And yet no Muslim understand. Somebody saying killing babies in the Bible. Do you dare to call me so we can read the verse together and we laugh at you? The one who's saying killing babies in the Bible? You are just a coward. Potato. Do you want to call me? Because first of all, I can show you killing babies in the Quran. And then we can go to the Bible and I can show you that you are a stupid donkey, you do not know what you are talking about. So which one is you choose? I can give you a certificate, by the way. Because the second you call Christian Prince, you will be proud. You can tell your mama, I call Christian Prince. And she will ask you now, can you show me your 4 legs? What happened to you after the debate? Do you want to do it? Huh? Let us continue, William.
And what God wants from us. But I don't believe in multiple gods, that I have a different God to Christian Prince, for example. For example, those people who are throwing trash on the floor. For example, those people who are involved in honor killings. Those are the only people I'm calling out, the bad people. And for some reason...
That mean all the Muslims. Where is the rest? The rest are not Muslims. If you don't follow those things, you are not a Muslim. Anyway, see, here you notice how Islam is filthy. Those are the religious. The bad ones of Muslims are the religious. The religious. The more religious you are, the more stinky. In Christianity, can you be really a religious and stinky? You cannot. The only way to happen if you are hypocrite religious, false religious. So you claim that you follow Jesus, but in fact you are a devil.
The people throwing the trash on the floor in the UK are not necessarily religious people. Just because they're wearing shalwar kameez and traditional clothes from the home country doesn't mean that they're religious. Just because...
Okay, Lubna. What if I show that the Muslims in the mosque of Muhammad, they piss in the mosque? Not only the Muslim, they piss, even dogs, and they never clean after the dogs. Let me show you. Just to show you how clean the Muslims. Those are the Muslims in the time of Muhammad. All right? Read carefully. And this is Sahih Bukhari, very authentic. My father said during the lifetime of Allah Apostle, dogs used to urinate and pass through the mosque, come and go. Nevertheless, they never used to sprinkle water on it. Where? In the first mosque of Islam. If this is what is inside the mosque, what is in the street? Huh? I can show you a story of a man. He stood in the mosque and he started pissing. Muhammad told them, don't stop him. Don't stop him. Yeah. What about Muhammad himself? How he take a shower? Muhammad, he take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinky garbage. So there's no proof that those people who... What do you mean no proof? You go to the Muslim area, the garbage everywhere. Guys, there's no proof that the one who drop garbage in the street are Muslims. Go to the Muslim area. You go to non-Muslim area, you don't find the same. This is your prophet. He takes shower with dead dogs and women blood from period, they throw their rags in the water. All right, and even the hadith says the water is stinky and the garbage is stinky, stinky, nothing. What Muhammad he said to them? Oh, the water is always pure, nothing make it impure. Come on, Prophet Muhammad. Huh? Right? Iron Man, you are showing scriptures. Do you want to call me Iron Man? I want to see how irony you are. Do you dare to call me Iron Man, the one who was showing us the scriptures? If you dare to call me, I will open my Skype just for you. Do you dare to call me Iron Man? And I warn you, I will wipe the floor with you. I will make you read the same verses you are posting for us one by one, and people will die laughing at you. So say yes, I will open my Skype. Iron Man in a second will turn rusty. So should we call you Rusty Man or Iron Man? Why you stop texting now? Mr. Rusty, are you there? Suddenly I mentioned his name, stop texting. He's nowhere to be found. Potato. You know why I call Muslim potatoes? They are under the ground. So you coward, you don't even dare to call us. You don't dare to call us. To face us with the evidence, because you know that what you are saying is going to be used against you. You know very well. You are talking to Christian Prince, potato. If you do not know who's a Christian Prince, go and see if there is one Muslim ever was able to debate me. Your God himself, he fear me. Coward. See, in Muslim channel, if I went to Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, do you accept to debate me? The guy have heart attack, he saw my name. Just a few days ago, we went to Ali Dawah channel live. Christian Prince, if you are a Christian Prince, I am a Christian, and I am Muslim princess. Imagine, he called himself princess. Coward. We went to the guy with his name, Muslim learn turn something. You remember? Block them, block them, block them. Potato, he don't dare. You know, he claimed that he can take any question, anyone can talk to him, but not Christian Prince. Mimi Hijab, I call him 7 times, he hang up on me. He claimed he want to debate me. Did he debate me? Shabir Ali. Shabir Ali, we organized a debate with him. He agreed to come and debate. Shabir Ali is strong. Shabir Ali, he is good. Shabir Ali is a potato. Shabir Ali, he went to the internet and he searched for Christian Prince. And then he started singing the song, Oh No, Oh Mommy. And when they asked him when he will debate me, he lied. He said, I contacted him. I never contacted him. This was ABN TV. They send me email. They send them email. Do you accept to debate Shabir Ali? I said, sure. They send email to Shabir Ali. Do you accept? We have a brother want to debate you. He said, sure. Then he went and he bought my books from Amazon. The second he got my books, he sent emails to ABN TV telling them, I apologize because I am busy with my PhD. And since then he is doing PhD. He have no time. He have no problem to debate David Wood.
Mic right there. Hello? Yeah, I just came to ask the $1,000,000 question. Shabir, when will you ever debate Christian Prince? Thank you very much.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Christian
Uh, uh,
Prince,
uh,
he is a personality who has been operating some sort of an internet radio broadcast, as far as I can remember. He contacted me a long time ago,
Never.
asking if I would debate him, and I said yes. And then eventually I bought his book, and since then I don't want to say anything about him because he's not
It's
here.
not here.
But following from the correspondence and the way things were going, I felt that, you know, people, as you play ball, you play
Like
in certain
I
leagues,
know.
right?
You
And you,
felt, you know what will happen to you. You said I'm not going to be his coming next victim, right? You said to yourself, I mean, look at his books. You said to yourself, this guy will wipe the floor with me. You said to yourself, he have degrees in Islam, he speak Arabic, he's an Arab. You said to yourself, I'm just a guy from Pakistan, claim to have knowledge. This is not David Wood. Well, I can tell him the miracle of number 19. Right? All of you are the same. Potatoes. Anyway, let's finish with Lubna.
Because they don't know how to speak in English doesn't mean that they're religious. So I have yet to see any studies done or any kind of research correlating religious people with throwing trash or doing some of the other things.
You do not need a study. You go where the Arab live, and then you will see. You go where the Pakistani Muslim live, and then you will see. What do you mean a study? Take your camera, I challenge you. Take your camera and go to the Muslim streets. You do not need to talk. Is that fair, guys? You do not need to talk. There's no need to study. You walk in a Muslim area and you walk where Muslims don't live. And then let the camera judge. You're a prophet, he piss in the street. He piss in the street in front of women and kids. Muslim, they piss in the street in every Muslim country in the world. In Bangladesh, following the steps of Muhammad, what they do in Bangladesh or in Pakistan? They write Arabic words on the wall to stop urinating. There's no proof, huh? Yeah, there's no proof. Absolutely. How we can stop the beautiful Muslim following the steps of Muhammad from grabbing their penis, excuse my language, in the middle of the road where kids and women are walking by? How we can stop that following the step of Muhammad? Brother and sisters, we write in Arabic. Huh? We write in Arabic because now we are using the holy language. The holy Arabic became holy language. So listen, if I say the word shit in Arabic, this is holy shit. In fact, Muhammad, he taught them even how to do shit. If you go in the hadith, it says an Arab man making fun of a Muslim, he says to him, why your prophet is teaching you even how to do shit? Like, you guys don't know how shit? He said, yeah, the prophet, he taught us everything, even how to do shit. And how to do shit in public. You go in the street, you grab your penis, you piss in front of women and children. Look at the Muslim translation, teaching you even about your excrement. This is not what it says. حتى الخراء, how to do shit. الخراء. I mean, in the English translation, experiment. What is that? Yeah. There's no scientific study. Do you need a scientific study to find out who is practicing secret marriage? And they call it marriage. Do you need secret study or professional study to find how many and who are those who go after children in the name of God? Like which one, which religion? In the name of God, I want to have sex with the child. Which religion? Which religion? It's difficult answer. I cannot find one religion do that. There's no scientific study prove that. No. Oh, Prophet Muhammad, he have sex with Aisha at the age of 6. Oh, you know, Christians, do you know that he married Rebecca at the age of 3? We die laughing at this lie. They are desperate to make everybody pervert like Muhammad. Continue, Lubna.
That I mentioned, for example, grooming gangs. It's very common knowledge now that the groomers used drugs and alcohol to.
The groomers are Muslims and they are very religious. And when you say they are using drugs and alcohol, who said to you that Muslim cannot use drugs and alcohol to abuse other non-Muslims? In fact, a Muslim, he can sell drugs to non-Muslims because he is destroying them. This is evil religion. Those are the enemy. We can do anything for them. Who care? Doesn't matter how you kill them, by sword or by drugs. There's a huge difference between what I mean. You don't know what you are talking about. Those groomers are from where? Are they from Ireland? Are they Swedish? Are they from Norway? Or they are Muslim from Pakistan, Muslims from Bangladesh, Muslims from Egypt, Muslims from Morocco. I mean, it's very unique that all those groomers, they go to same religion and same mosque, but there's no proof. Those are not religious. Good one, huh? Very good one. Like when we made Hijab, he groomed this women. He is religious or not religious? And when all the Muslims, they defend him.
Groom the underage white girls. Now, most people know that in Islam, alcohol is not allowed.
First of all, I challenge you to show me one verse in the Quran. It says that alcohol is not allowed. Just to show you your ignorance. The Quran says the opposite. Let me show you. There's two different things, and this is a lesson for you, Lubna. When I say you are ignorant, I'm not insulting. I'm just saying things as it is. There's one verse in the Quran praising alcohol. Praising alcohol. In fact, the Quran claims that alcohol is a miracle of Allah. Do you see it? Chapter 16, verse number 67. The other verse, it doesn't say it's forbidden. It says فَاجْتَنِبُوا. فَاجْتَنِبُوا, which means avoid it. It's not haram. Nowhere in the Quran it says it is haram. And I challenge you to find me the verse in the Quran says, if somebody drink alcohol, punish him. Nowhere. And as you see, it says it's a sign. Being a drunk, it's a good provision. Alcohol is a good provision. Who's saying that? The Quran. Muhammad, when he cannot drink no more because he was dying, he said that alcohol is from the work of the hands of shaitan, so avoid it, not haram. Same time you are saying to me drugs is forbidden. If we go right now and we search Taliban, Taliban is one of the biggest religious Islamic group in Asia who produce and live by making and selling drugs. What about Hezbollah? In Islam, drugs is forbidden since when? Especially if you are saying it to the enemy. But we know, we can show you that every Muslim in Egypt, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, I mean, the drugs is their food. In fact, in Yemen they chew it. In Yemen they use it like for a snack. The whole country is high. They eat it. All what you need to do, Lubna, is to go in the internet and search drugs in Afghanistan. Heroin, cocaine, you know, just search. Come on, you are a smart lady, you have a computer. Not like me, I'm an Arab. Search for drugs in Egypt. Drugs in Saudi Arabia. Do you know that even the most religious society is the most corrupt one in Muslim countries? As an example, in Afghanistan, they bring a boy, and they dress him like a girl. They put makeup on him. And after the party, they rape the boy. And the Taliban leader is the one who do it. And there is actually a report done by the BBC itself. The BBC who defend Islam. They call it Bachabazi. They bring a boy, he's not even 5 years old. 10 years old. They dress him like a girl. They make him dance for them, do belly dancing. And after the dance, the leader of the group, he will take him and rape the boy. Look at their victims. Look how old they are. They put makeup in their eye. Do you see they have a makeup on the eyes of the boy? Go watch it. The Bachabazi. This is your religion. Not only they groom girls, they groom boys. Little tiny boys. There is no proof. No proof, no proof. I mean, aren't you afraid people will laugh at the way you are defending? I thought you are going to be different. You will be honest. You will be decent. He says, yes, okay, but wait, maybe because, maybe, etc. No, be honest. Denying it doesn't make it not exist. This is your religion. Those are boys for sex. Look at this poor kid. They dress him like a girl. And then after he danced for them, they rape him. This is a teenage boy. He's not even maybe 13, 12 years old. Look at the mullahs around him taking pictures. He will dance for them. And this is what we have in the camera. Imagine what we don't have in the camera. And those stupid Europeans, they allow those people to come to their country. And then they complain about raping their daughters. Europeans are so stupid and so donkeys. Mental. This is Afghanistan. And Europe welcomed them. And Lubna, she wanna tell us Muslims have nothing to do with those things, you know. You have there's no proof, no proof.
So again, this may sound like I'm covering for Muslims
Yes,
or
you are.
Islam. I'm not. So I'm slightly confused on how he has made this correlation. What he's done, this brother has done so much for Islam, and he's invited so many people to Islam that we have to take his side. And there are very few Muslims with a sane mind who are saying, actually, if this guy has done bad, we need to call him out. It doesn't matter, you know, what he's whether he's invited people to Islam or not. You know, everyone needs to be treated equally. And he can't be given some special treatment just because he's got 1 million subscribers and he's pretending to be such a great Muslim.
Well, you see, like when I speak sometime like harsh on David Wood, people get upset. But reality is this guy is just a fraud. And someone saying to me his name, Das Didi. You have to watch what? Let us put what he is saying to me on the screen. Christian Prince, you have to watch your limit. Do not cross the line. There is a thin boundary between spawning hate and preaching. Mr. D. Daddy, I think you are a piece of shit and you are trying to teach me about hatred. Because you stupid idiot. Don't you hate to see a boy being raped? Look like you don't hate it. I do. Don't you hate to see a woman being used and abused and beaten and raped? Look like you don't hate it. I do. So look like my hate is a good hate, but your hate is Satan. Your love is satanic. You love it, don't you? Christian Prince, be careful. There is a thin line between hatred and preaching. Donkey. I don't know what your mama she gave you for food, but obviously she was not feeding you. She was shitting you. There's people that are born from their mother vagina, but there's some people that are born from their anus. You are just a stupid donkey. Like, did I say we have to hate the Muslims? Did I say that? Did I say we have to kill them? Did I say what's wrong with people? We are saying this is a filthy religion. Christian Prince, be careful. Get out of here, you potato. Coward. We are fighting their hatred. We are fighting their abuse. And the one who don't stand against this filthy religion, he support hate. It's you who support hate. Because either you are with or against. You cannot be so-so. I hope I did not wipe the floor with you, because then we have to clean the floor. I don't care if you are a Muslim now or not. You are a donkey. Who cares if you are a Muslim or not? Who said that Muslims are the only enemies of Jesus? Who said that? There's a priest, there is bishop, there's the pope. There's many false teachers and false liars. They don't want us to say the truth because the truth hurt. I challenge you, you coward, to tell me one thing I said is wrong. Am I Muslim now? You are worse than Muslims because you are a Muslim undercover. You are satanic undercover. We hurt your feeling because of what we said. Do you want me to be like the Pope? All religions leads to God? You want to say that? And that is the preaching, supposedly? What do you want me to say? Just tell me, I will repeat after you. What a donkey. Anyone who don't like the way I talk, I say to you one thing, get lost. As simple as that. You know you are coming to listen to who. I don't sugarcoat things. Jesus said to the Jews who they worship Elohim, not Allah, the Pharisees, the rabbis, he said to them, if you are the sons of Abraham, you do the work of Abraham. Your father is the devil. The Jews, not Hamas and Taliban. Look like Jesus is a bad person for you. Zahra saying, I like those comments, by the way. Let us show you what Zahra is saying. Where is Zahra? Man, 2 comments to follow. Too many. All right. Where is Zahra? Zahra, here we go. Look what Zahra is saying. CP has a good logic and reason, but not said in a reasonable way. It's not hurting. It's not hurting feeling only, but it's also insult. Exactly. I'm here to insult. I insult the devil. I hurt his feeling. And whoever follow the devil, the only one. Look, how come not everybody felt insulted? In the Middle East, we say the one who have a needle in his butt, it punch him. So if I am making a lecture about thieves, who is the one who will be angry in the crowd? The thief. If I am speaking against a rapist, who is the one in the crowd will be angry from me? The rapist. Do we agree, people? Why your feeling is hurt if you are not in the category we are speaking about? The only way to get hurt if you are one of them. So if I say rapists are filthy, and you say you hurt my feeling, that means you are a rapist. Why the rest are not upset? If I speak, there is a bad smell in the room. Oh, why you are insulting me? Because you are the one who smell like shit. You know yourself. I did not even mention your name. Don't try to bully me. I'm a Christian Prince. I will wipe the floor with you. You try to make me look bad, smear me, feel guilty. Oh, he's insulting. Get lost. You heard nothing yet. But can you refute me? Zahra, do you want to call me and wipe the floor with me? And then I will get lost. So yes, when I say stupidity is amazing, it's amazing. I don't know how people think. What do you want me to do for you? Give me a hug? Like those you see them in YouTube just to get a click? Give me a hug. I need a hug. What a bunch of homo. Go get married. Can I have a hug? What the heck? You need a hug. Anyway, let's finish with Lumna. And he is dummy and he is stupid. He got famous because of one debate with David Wood. And this is reality. And look now what happened. It's hard even to convince the Muslims that this guy is nobody. They are convinced that this guy is a hero. And all of this happened because of that stupid so-called debate. One debate. This guy become, that's it, we have to support him now. No matter what he do, even if he sleep with older women. Because in their mind, Oh, he's debating everybody. Look what he did to David Wood. He became a joke. He debated him. He wiped the floor with him. So in their mind, this is what happened, and he's a hero now. And this woman, she is trying to be honest, but she is not honest in the same time. The whole problem is Islam, not Muhammad Hijab. Muhammad Hijab is a practice in Islam. You keep saying misuse the scriptures or use the scriptures. No, he did not misuse. This is your scriptures. The only funny thing about what happened, that he is so coward, he don't even dare to say I did it. Otherwise, everything he did, this is Islamic. Muslims are allowed to use women and abuse women. And women is nothing but a sex toy for them. All your book says that.
However, these people do have 1 million subscribers. So sadly, that shows that there are Muslims out there, and quite a lot of them, with this kind of screwed up mindset. But the most shocking thing for me is where Muslim women wearing a niqab, wearing a hijab, are covering for these clowns. Okay, and it's sadly because of small-minded Muslims.
No, you don't understand. Because those women, they are practicing what they have did. You see, when a woman she support such a person, that means she herself is a secret wife of somebody else. Did you ask yourself why she's supporting that? She's practicing that. She have the benefit of this. You see, many of those women, like we keep saying Muslim men are pervert, but there's many Muslim women are pervert too. They want to sleep around. I didn't want to say we are sleeping around. So they accept secret relationship. They call it marriage, but in fact it's nothing but fornication. Like this woman, the woman, she was the mistress of maybe hijab, they keep calling her wife. What wife? They never get married. So obviously she is horny. She wants somebody. It doesn't matter who. And because she is just horny, the whole point of this is what? Sex. When the women agree for this, obviously she wants sex too. So this is your society. It's a sexual society. You do everything and you try to make it legitimate. So you have sex with the children, you call it marriage. You have sex with other women, you call it marriage. But in fact, there's no marriage there. You don't even walk with her in the street. You don't introduce her to your friends. If I'm walking with the woman and she's my friend, I will say, this is my friend, her name, etc. This woman, the secret wife, supposedly, between two bracket, he will not even walk with her.
It's so off-putting. I don't know what to say in this video. All I'm going to say is
she's out of words. She is saying to herself, what kind of a shitty religion I am born into? So I feel sorry for this woman. I mean, her head is going to explode. She's upset of her luck to be born of a Muslim family. So why, Lumna? Why you are? Look at you. I mean, I'm playing your video. Why you are moving your eyes left and right? Did I say something wrong? You just said in the video, in your previous video, your head is going to explode. Is Islam comforting you? No. Your head is going to explode because of what? Is that because of Jesus? Huh? Or because of Muhammad? Just be honest. Who is the one causing you this headache? Just face it. Her prophet is a false prophet.
is that I'm tired.
Exactly.
I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired.
Guys, what Jesus says for those who they are tired? What Jesus says for those who they are tired? Come to me, I will comfort you. When somebody convert to Islam, this is how we Christians we see it. They just took our trash. Because only trash will convert to Islam. So by taking our trash, we stay clean.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't agree with this kind of mindset of that just because someone has left your religion, whatever religion that is, whether that's Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, or something else. I don't believe that it's okay to call people trash for that reason. I think it's everyone's right to believe in whatever religion they decide to believe in. You can't force someone to believe in Christianity if they really don't believe in Christianity. And if for whatever reason they do find some truth in Islam and they decide to convert, as long as they have not been groomed, coerced, or manipulated in any way, personally, I don't have an issue with that. Frankly, it's none of my business.
You see, Lubna, you see, for me, I met all kind of women and men too. And I found that always there's a lack of maturity between men and women, not necessarily women. And here, look what you are saying. You don't think that the one who converts to Islam is a trash. You think it's not right that I call the one who converts to Islam is trash. You have to prove me wrong. When a woman, she knew that Quran teach her or teach Muslims to beat the wife, and she learned that the Muslim can have a secret wife, and he don't have even to tell his wife is he's sleeping around, and she knew that the Prophet, he slept with a girl, she is 6 years old, and she knew that in the heaven the Muslim man will have endless penis, and she knew that the man will have endless number of females just for sex, and she knew that Muhammad described even how they will have sex in heaven, and he said dahman dahma, which means you push it so hard. And she knew that Allah will give you, I mean, all the stupid stories, sexual stories. So to accept such a religion, are you trash or not? You tell me. If I am a man and I respect myself and I believe, and this is what I believe, any man he beat a woman except to defend himself, which means she tried to beat you, you use your arm to stop her. As simple as that. Not it's you beating her. So you are allowed to defend yourself anytime with anybody, woman or a man. But I believe a man who beat a woman is not a man. He's not. This is an act of a coward. He don't dare to fight with men in the street. He go after a female. You want to prove outside the house he is a rat. Inside the house he is a lion. So in order for me to convert to such a religion, teaching me something like this, that your mama, just because she is a female, she is the devil. If I respect my mother, if I am not junkie and trash, I will not accept anyone to say that to my mother. Or if you have a sister or a daughter. If our mother, just because she is a female, she is a shaitan. So we are born of shaitan. Who is the filthy animal? He will say to his mom, or he will print this in the top of the grave of his mother. Who want to do that? Who you, the Muslims, who dare to print this in the top of the bed of your mother? Print it, make it in a big frame. Don't you Muslim make a frame of the Prophet say? Put it there. So to agree with this, I have to be trash. When Muhammad, he chased a guy, his name is Jabir, and he said to him, why you marry a growing woman? Why you don't marry a little child, a little girl? Why? And Muhammad explained why. He said to him, so she can play with you. And you can play with her. Pervert. This is an act of a pervert. Why you don't marry a child, not a young girl? What is the reason? Look at the wise Muhammad, the pervert Muhammad. So you could sport with her. Sport with her? And she could sport with you. The sport here, translation of the word tula'ibuha, which means you play with her. You play. Hey, come here. Sit in my lap. Let us play together. Pedophile. Pedophilia is a mental illness where a man, he enjoy sexual fantasy with little child. He can play with the child. He can use the child. He can control easy the child. It's easy to control. You give them a candy, they laugh. Even if was crying a second ago. The man, he said to Muhammad, the pervert, oh look, or you could amuse with her. And she could amuse with you. This is the reason to have a child. And if Muhammad against marrying a woman, she is a grown woman and previously married, he prefer a child. Why he marry Khadija? We know why. She was rich. Very rich. He used to work for her. She was in the age of his mother. And then the man, he said to him, oh, okay, Abdullah, my brother, he died in Uhud. He left 9 or 7 daughters behind him. I therefore did not approve of the idea that I should bring a girl like them, but I prefer to bring a woman. Who is the filthy here? Jabir or Muhammad? Muhammad. So, Lumna, do you think a person, he read this story and then he convert to Islam, don't you agree with me? He must be a piece of shit. What do you think, Lubna, if you are married and your husband, he love you and he is not complaining, and then Prophet of Allah, he come to your husband, he say, hey, why you want to go home fast? Oh, Prophet of Allah, I just married, newly married, and I miss my wife. Oh, you married? Did you marry a previously married woman, or little girl? You can sport with her, huh? Why? Why you marry? Oh, I married a widow. What? Why you do that? Why? Why you don't marry a child? Why didn't you? Look at the advice. Why didn't you, you idiot? Is that the advice of a good man and the man of God? Making the man think twice about leaving his wife. He's happy with her. He is not complaining. He wants to destroy the family of this man just because he's a pervert. He wants him to go after a child. And then you say to me, I don't agree with you calling people trash. I call people trash because it's reality. There's a trash human, there's junk human, there's good human, and there is so-so human. There's a human, they don't steal because they are afraid of being caught. But doesn't mean they are good. They are thieves still. But they did not do it. They wish they can do it. And there is somebody, he steal. He decided to do it. And there is somebody, even if the door of the bank is open and there's no security and there's no police, he will never steal. So we don't agree there is people who trash and people. No, there is a trash. There is trash. When people, they say, like in America we say, all man created equally. Yes, God created us equally, but we are not equal. So God created us equally as a human, male and female, but we are not equal. A rapist is not the same as someone never raped. A pedophile is not someone who put pedophile in jail for their crime. A doctor is not the same as a killer. It's not the same. So I advise everybody, don't follow the trend of being hypocrite, politically correct. If you want to be Christian, you say things as it is. If you cannot say it as it is, then you are not a Christian. All what CP does, he is mocking and bullying. We talk about bully. Do you want me to show you the verse in the Quran where Allah he bullied the uncle of Muhammad? Look who is talking about bullying. Hey Didi, are you Didi the one who is in jail now for human trafficking? Get out of here. You are like a chihuahua holding my pant. You keep going between my legs. Get out of here, chihuahua. Christian Prince is bullying. Bullying who? Who? Idiot. Don't get married. Your wife, she will leave you second day. I'm warning you. Or is all men are the same? No. Is all women are the same? No. There's a woman, she loves to be a whore. There's a woman, she loves to cheat. And the same for the man. Not all men are the same. And not all women are the same. And not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, God, God will enter the kingdom of my Father. Jesus said. But the one who do his will. Why some will go to heaven and some will go to hell? Because we are not the same. We are not. There's a trash. And what God will do with the trash? He will burn them. As simple as that. You don't have to agree with me. I'm the last one who care, who agree, who don't. When I was a kid in school, the teacher, he said, not you, not you. No, 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 don't ask me question. No, 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 no. No, 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 sit down, sit down, sit down. I hear nothing, I hear nothing. He put his fingers in his ears. Imagine, a teacher, a grown man, he put his fingers in his ears because he didn't want to hear my question. They can't answer me even when I was a kid. Didn't you have enough of hypocrisy in this earth? Well, nobody dare to say things as it is. Aren't you sick of it? Priest, he don't dare to say to you that homosexuality is against God. He's not a priest. A priest, he don't dare to say to you that Islam is satanic. He is not a priest. A priest, he is not willing to say to you that fornication is against God. He is a false priest. He is a money collector. In fact, he is a whore. The Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. Not from uniform, not from wearing big cross, not from calling themselves a Christian Prince, from what they do, not even what they say, from their fruits. So I say to you, Lumna, you better read the Bible. Let me call you my sister. Is that okay? I hope that will not hurt you. I'm not against you. Honestly, I find in you that a new hope between Muslims, Muslim ladies, they start thinking. I understand you don't dare to say 13 things because you live between Muslims, you will lose maybe your family, etc. I understand, but that means there's many Muslim women, they start thinking and they are trying to figure out where to stand. I'm with you, and I will support you. You can say, I don't agree with anything Christian Prince, but in my heart, I know what is in your heart. I can feel it. In your heart, you are saying to yourself, what a stupid religion is called Islam. What a filthy prophet, his name is Muhammad, which means the praised one. I mean, the praised one is a child molester. All right. Somebody saying he is He is saying there is similar trash in the Bible. You know, conclusion. I want to give you a conclusion. Do you like to call me in Skype and read for me the verse you call it trash? If I open Skype for you, are you willing to call me? The one who call himself conclusion. Is that fair, guys? You call me and you read the verse for me. You say to me it is in the Bible and it is a trash. You change your name, you keep coming, you know. I mean, you are very funny. We call you to come to the mic, you don't dare to do it. Do you know why? Because you're trash. Do you want to call me? Conclusion? Or you want to go and come back and change your name? And I will promise you, I will make you read those verses. Okay, he will not come. Potato, we laugh at you. We laugh at you. You know, when somebody, he mentions something, he say in the Bible we can find trash. If we go and read, you will see how you are the trash, not what you see in the Bible. And this is why you don't dare to call me and discuss it. I promise in front of everybody, I will make you read the whole chapter, not only the 2 verses you are asking me for. Do you dare? Conclusion? If you don't dare, I will have one conclusion. That you are a liar and fraud, and you don't dare even to read. To me, you see, I'm not even asking you to read the Quran. You claim there is something trash in the Bible. I say, okay, do you want to read it? Still the coward you, don't dare to read it. You don't dare. Because you know who is the trash. So I will repeat for the last time. Are you willing to call me in Skype and I will make you read Exodus for everybody so you can expose the Bible? Yes or no? Last call. Say yes, I will open Skype for you. Wallahi, I would have come, but I have seen enough of you. Wallahi. Just to let you know, by the way, when somebody say Wallahi, he is a gay. In the Middle East, nobody say Wallahi unless he is a homo. Go check with the Arab. Only the homo, they use this Wallahi. Go check it out. So you coward, you saw enough of me, but you are still in the text. And I am wiping the floor of your prophet. And when I invite you to defend your prophet and to insult the Bible, you don't dare to do so. So wallahi, you bend over. Wallahi. Do you know the hadith about wallahi? A bunch of Muslims, they came to the Caliphate Uthman, and they said to him, we have an imam who is a gay, and he exposed his butt, and it's round and beautiful. Uthman, he said to them, okay, when somebody do good deed, do the good deed. They said, but why we want to pray behind the gay? In our opinion, and they said to him, he is tempting us. I mean, look, the Muslim Abdul, he is claiming that it's not right for the gay to pray and to be the imam. But in the same time, he claimed, and the group with him, that this gay is tempting them, which means they are a bunch of gays too. Because if you are not a gay, how you can be tempted by a gay? Huh? And look how many gays. In every house in Mecca, there is a gay, including the house of Muhammad. Look, all those hadith in front of you. Here, this hadith here, this guy, he asked the brother of Aisha to marry a female guy, which means a boy, a transgender. He told Aisha to let him marry a man. This is your religion, potato. And the hadith about the gay being the imam, read it with me. Read it. And this is al-Bukhari, brother. Listen. I went to Uthman ibn Affan while he was being assigned and said to him, you are the chief of all Muslims in general, and you see what we fell into you. What fell into you? With a bunch of garbage. We are led in salat and prayer by a leader of al-fitna. And look what al-fitna, trial, affliction, etc. All of this because this guy is a gay. And we are afraid we are being sinful following him. Okay, so they are being tempted. They have a fitna. You see the word futina wa fatana, when you see something is amazing for you, something so beautiful, something tempting you. So this guy coming with the group of Muslims to the caliphate, saying this guy is a gay. And when he bent over in front of us, we are in the state of fitna. We are getting horny, brother. The caliphate said to them, oh, so what? Okay, listen carefully. As salat and prayer is the best of the deeds. So when the people do good deed, do the good deed. Do the same. Avoid those bad deeds. As Zohri says, in our opinion, one should not offer salat behind an effeminate person unless there is no alternative. So now we understand it's about a gay, right? They try to hide it in the translation, but doesn't hide for long. And then you ask yourself, if the guy is effeminate, why they are getting tempted? Because they are a bunch of homo themselves. Are you there, Mr. Wallahi? You are the imam they are talking about in the time of Umar. And you don't want to call us because you are afraid that the Muslim will see you when you bend over. Okay. Wallahi. When a Muslim, he want to lie, he say Wallahi. The second you see a Muslim saying Wallahi, that mean he is lying. And here you see the difference between Christianity and Islam. The Bible and Jesus forbid us from taking oath. Either you say yea, yea, or nay, nay. Jesus says anything else above that is from the devil. Muhammad, in fact, let me show you. A Jewish guy, he schooled Muhammad about monotheism. The stupid Muhammad do not know what one God mean, and the proof in the front of you. And this is authentic. All of this is authentic. Sahih. Look how many times repeat. Sahih, Sahih, Sahih. Let us read together. Who is the one is schooling Muhammad about monotheism? A Jewish woman. Who? A Jewish woman showing Muhammad that he is a pagan. She said to him, you are setting up rivals to Allah. She did not use the word Allah, by the way. She did not use it. To God. And associating other with him. Speaking to who? To Muhammad. Who? A woman. A Jewish woman. You say whatever Allah wills and you will. And you say by the Kaaba, this way by the Kaaba. Muhammad, look, he did not argue. He did not dare to argue with the Jewish women. He agreed. So he told his men, from now on, when you swear, say by the Lord of the Kaaba. And when you say whatever Allah will, then what you will. A prophet of God got busted by a Jewish woman. It's in front of you. Did Muhammad say to her, you are wrong? He agreed. And he did correct them. He said, from now on we do this as she said. So who is the prophet? Where was the God of Muhammad to teach him monotheism? Huh? A Jewish woman, she is teaching Muhammad monotheism? And you cannot say, oh no, he did not agree with her. No, he agreed. He told them, don't say that no more. Say as she said. And what she said, you are associating with God. You are mushrikeen. Muhammad agreed. This is your prophet, the junkie Abdul. So the Abdul who's in the chat, he said to me, Wallahi, I have enough. I'm sure you have enough. I mean, you might be by now going to have a delivery soon. Your belly became so big from the lies of Muhammad. You know, Muhammad, when he died, what the hadith says? قَدْ رَبَى بَطْنَهُ وَانْثَنَتْ خُنْصَرُهُ. His belly became full of fart. You know, he told them, when I die, we prophet, our body will not decay. So the Muslim said, really? Yes, you are prophet, our body don't decay. So the Muslim, in the hadith it says, they did not bury him for a day and a night. Imagine just at 24 hours, Muhammad's stomach became so big, like a balloon, and full of fart. And the Muslims are sitting around the Prophet, who said to them that his body will not decay. And then his skin became a greener. And Ibn Abbas, he said, ادفنوا صاحبكم فإنه يأسن كما يأسن البشر. Bury him. Bury your friend Muhammad. He stink like all human beings, they stink. Wallahi. Where is Wallahi boy? You want to have a secret marriage, Wallahi? Huh? Bunch of potato. You know? Potato. Wallahi. That's deep. That's not, you know, as long as you said Wallahi, that means you are truthful. I mean, who can stop you now? No, Wallahi. That's so powerful. I mean, you know, the Israeli army attacked Hamas. Do you know how Hamas, they stopped them? They told them, Wallahi, if you come here, we will hide. Wallahi. All right. Okay. Wallahi. Oh. All right, let's finish the video with Lumna. And, you know, be nice to her, by the way. Make nice comment for her. I think she is a nice lady, and I feel sorry. You know, you grow up in such a society, and you don't like what you have. What you can do? I mean, Lord have mercy.
I definitely don't think that anyone converting to or leaving any religion is trash.
When somebody from Islam convert to Christianity, we take the best of you. So in either way, Islam is stay trashy. Because, let me explain this part. When somebody convert to Christianity and he knew that if you follow Jesus, you cannot fornicate, you cannot lie, you cannot kill, you cannot steal. That is the best of you. When you convert to Islam, you believe in the opposite. You can lie to your wife, you can lie to your husband, you can steal from non-Muslims, You can kill non-Muslims. You can even a credit card from the bank is halal to steal it. Why? Because this bank is owned by non-Muslim. Go check it out. Is it halal to steal electricity in a European country? Yes, because the company is not owned by Muslims. There's a guy, his name is Shamsi in UK. He made a video, you can find it. He was saying that he found a friend of his, a brother, a Muslim brother, was robbed by one from Morocco, the one who robbed him from Morocco. So he went to him, he said to him, brother, we cannot rob Muslims. It's not right to rob Muslims. It's not right to rob Muslims. If you rob non-Muslims, it's okay. This is Islam. If I find out there is a Christian guy, he robbed a Muslim, can I say to him it's okay to rob a Muslim? Like there's a good robber and a bad robber? This is satanic religion. The one who leave from, he claimed to used to be Christian, he's the trash one of us. Like who? Like Andrew Tate. He claimed to be Christian. He claimed. His brother, he claimed to be Orthodox. But those are pimps. So if somebody of us is a trash, he go to Islam.
Again, I don't agree with this kind of mindset, because you have sinners in all faiths. Just because you can call yourself a Christian doesn't mean now that you are.
Lubna, what are you talking about? This is not about sinners. What's wrong with you? This is about junky people, because you convert to a religion because it's going to make you live better, right? What does this have to do with sinners? What's wrong with you? If I like to fornicate, which religion I should join? Christianity or Islam? Muslim, they lie about us. They say in Christianity, if you believe in Jesus, you are saved and you can fornicate. I can show you that all of this is a big fat lie from the mouth of Jesus himself. It is in Islam. Allah in the Quran made it clear, Aka Muhammad, that anything besides shirk is not considered a reason not to go to heaven in Islam. Any sin. Homosexual go to heaven, thieves, criminals, killers, all of those, they go to heaven in Islam. The only sin Allah will not forgive you is to take partner with him, and the verse in the front of you. Christians, is it true in the Bible it says that fornicators, homosexual, thieves, drunken, etc., they will not go to heaven? Does it say that? It says that. Even drunken will not go to heaven. Thieves will not go to heaven. Fornicator will not go to heaven. Adulterers, they will not go to heaven. The Quran is so clear. Anything else, any other sin, it doesn't count for Allah. The only sin will not take you to heaven in Islam is believing in someone beside Allah. And you don't need to take what I'm saying. You can open the interpretation for the verse and check it out. In fact, your false prophet, you call yourself a Muslim, he said that in the day of judgment, Allah will place the sin of the Muslims on the Christians, which means sin done by Muslims, we pay for it. And finally, the Muslim, they say to you, is it fair that Jesus, he pay for your sin? No, it's not fair. Who said this is about fair? And when Jesus died for my sin, doesn't mean I can't do sin. Jesus died for my sin, which means because of my sin, he came to save me. This is not about fair. If it's fair, nobody will go to heaven. Nobody deserves to go to heaven. That's about is fair. Because why a sinner will go to heaven if all men and women are sinners? Nobody then deserves. You know, Islam and Christianity is totally the opposite. In Islam, you Muslims sin, fornicate, kill, rape, Christians and Jews will go to hell instead of you. In Christianity, nobody will go to hell instead of you. You will pay for what you have done. This is Muhammad, and this is authentic. When will be the day of resurrection, Allah would deliver to every Muslim a Jew or a Christian and say, this is your rescue from hellfire. Can you believe it? So why you call it the day of judgment? There's no judgment for Muslims. The Muslim, he deserves to go to hellfire. Allah will say to him, this is a Christian or a Jew. He will be the one who go to hell. You go to heaven. He will go instead of you. Do you see it? Is that the case in Christianity? No. In fact, Muhammad even he said, when a Muslim man he die, any Muslim he die, there's Allah will take someone, he is a Jew or a Christian, to hell right away. Which means as we speak, a Muslim man he die in Pakistan, Allah will send a Christian man to hell right away. This is how filthy scumbag Muhammad is. Do you see it? And this is authentic. This is satanic religion. Teaching Muslims, go and do sin, don't worry. Christians, Jews will go to hell instead of you. If I hear now that in the day of judgment, though no matter how much sin I do, Christian and a Jew will go to hell instead of me, why I will not do it then? Do you see why Shaitan is evil, and that is Muhammad? He is the devil. So he's encouraging them to do sin, not to behave. It turned to be there's no day of judgment for Muslims. The day of judgment is only for us Christians and Jews. Muslim they fornicate, we go to hell. Muslim they kill, we go to hell. Muslim he rape, we go to hell. Where the Muslim go after all of those things he done? He go to heaven. Are we making things up, guys, or we are showing reference? Are we making things up? We are not, right? Everything we say, we prove it. Have you ever heard me saying something I did not show reference for it? Go, Lumna.
Sinless and you are going straight to heaven and you're absolutely amazing. And just because you are not a Christian doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I think
Again, you don't understand. But every person is a bad person. Every person in the world is a bad person, including you and me. Because bad is relative to who? So I can say you are good comparing to the Dawah. I can say, you can say Christian Prince is good to comparing to Muhammad Hijab, but maybe he's bad comparing to someone a decent person, better than him. Bad and good is just relative to who? When we compare, the Bible teaches us that only God is good. Only God is good. There's no human being is good. So you need to change your way to think. Yes, there is bad people. And when you choose your religion, you are telling me if you are bad or good. So if I go right now to the store and I buy a knife to kill somebody in the street, start stabbing people, and then somebody else go to the store and he buy the same knife, but to use it in the kitchen to feed the children's orphans, which one of us is the bad and which one of us is the good? So when you convert to a religion, teach you to go and buy a knife, stab people in the street. Is that good or bad? Did Jesus taught me to do that? Muhammad did. People I do not know, I just go in the street and start shooting them. Just because they are not Muslims. Drive my car over them. Christmas Day, okay, they have a Christmas, let us drive over them. Let us put a bomb in the train station. Why terrorism done in the name of Islam? Why we don't see a terrorist Christian, he put a bomb in the train to kill Muslims? Like, do you think we do not know how to make bombs? We are the one who created the bombs, but this is to defend our countries. A true Christian will not go and attack Muslims in the street just because they are Muslims. He will not kidnap a Muslim woman or rape her, as we see they are doing in Pakistan and Afghanistan to Christians. How many Nigerian Christians just killed in the last week? They enter the church, they start shooting everybody. When the last time a Christian he took his gun and started shooting every Muslim? Don't tell me the one in Australia, he's not a Christian. And after 1 billion times the Muslims attacking people, killing them, there's a guy, he is not even a Christian. He went to the mosque and he shoot Muslims. Muslims, they even enter the mosque and shoot Muslims. When the last time a Christian he took his gun and he decided to kill the Muslims? I never saw not even one case. Do you know why? Because for me as a Christian I cannot justify it. But your religion justify it. You said yourself you receive many threats because you say things Muslims don't like. Why they are threatening you? Because Islam justified. This is not them. If Muhammad says the one who don't want to leave Islam, let him leave Islam. Don't hurt him. They will not do it. They are doing what Muhammad said to them.
I think that Christian Prince is portraying a very black and white view of the world and life, but in reality
You are again wrong. There's no gray. When it's come to God, there's no gray. Either black or white. You can't be between. You can't be 1 foot with the devil and 1 foot with God. You can't be. So you are speaking in a very immature way. This is immature speech.
the world is great and there are a spectrum of people.
No.
So this was a very long live, and I think at some point he did say that I'm someone who doesn't have the courage to come out and criticize Islam. I found that slightly hypocritical given that Christian Prince himself doesn't show his face and he also doesn't go by his real name. Whereas I would say I am someone who does have a lot of courage because I show my face and I also am as my real name.
All right. Here you see when you speak about courage, first of all, you did not say anything to insult Muhammad. So where is the courage of what you are doing? What courage? You call the Dawah clowns? That's it? You don't dare to say one true thing about your religion. Secondly, who said to you, I don't show my face? I go and make a speech in front of thousands of people. Hundreds of churches. But I am not a person who seeks fame and celebrity. And in case you do not know, The Bible forbid us from receiving reward. Let me show you. You are ignorant because you're a Muslim, and every Muslim is ignorant until he proved the opposite. Let me open the Bible. Matthew 6:1 to 34. Read carefully with me, lady. Be aware of a practicing your righteous before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. So if you think I am not showing my face in camera because I'm scared of the Abdul, I am a person who served in the army. I went to war. I was in the police. I carry guns as my biscuit. I'm the last one to fear the Abduls. Secondly, when you say he don't share his name, I make books. Do you dare to make books about Muhammad? And you can find my name in 2 seconds. It's in Amazon. But I don't seek fame. Do you think somebody he make many books about Muhammad and call him donkey? I did hundreds of seminars. I went to a city in Philippines. It's called Marawi, where you remember, guys, when ISIS they controlled it. Anyone remember? The first second I arrived to the airport, I saw the flag of ISIS in the Philippines. Few months after, ISIS controlled the city, and then the Filipino army took them, I think, 2 months to take it back. They told me, don't go there. There's a lot of Muslim terrorists, literally ISIS. I said, I will go. They said, we cannot guarantee your safety. I said, I will go. And I did it. And instead of speaking for 2 hours, look what those Christians are worried about me. They said, okay, we will do this. You speak and we will take you to the airport right away. When I went there, I enter it was a stadium actually. It's not even a church. It was a basketball stadium. I supposed to do 2 hours. Then people, they will not let me go. The ministers of the church, they said, what we can do? People will not let you go. I said, we will miss the airplane. There's no other airplane for today, and this is the last one. You know. I said, okay, we will buy you a ticket tomorrow. So instead of staying 2 hours, and they are the one who insist for 2 hours actually. I'm not afraid of anybody, but they were worried they cannot protect me. Even those Filipinos, they have guns with them. So I spent the whole night there. So people, they see me, people, they know me. I go, I travel, I go to different countries. So if you think I am not being brave to show myself, you are mistaken. I'm not seeking to be a celebrity. I don't want to go in the street and people want to take a picture with me. People who hate me or who don't hate me, I don't care. I have millions of people love to see me. But this is my Bible. When you practice righteousness, and saving Muslims is righteousness. Spending my time to bring people to Jesus is the best job any Christian can do. But nobody knows me. So I receive no reward from people. Be aware of a practicing righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. For there will be no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you. Oh, I made a donation. Oh, I helped this guy. This is what you Muslims do. And there's some fake Christians, they do that too. As the hypocrite, they do in the synagogue and in the street, that they may be praised by others. If those Christians want to praise me, they don't even know who I am. If I die, nobody will be in my funeral to say this is a Christian Prince. None of them will be in my funeral. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. And your Father who is seen, he sees in secret, will reward you. So for me, I fear nobody. Every Abdul is a coward. Every Abdul is a coward. When we come to you in war, you run. In fact, Muslims, they will threat only those who they are not ready for war. The second they knew that you are armed and ready, they will go to a different person. And when you pray, you must not like the hypocrite. You must not be like the hypocrite. For they love to stand and pray in the synagogue and at the street corner like the Muslims. When the last time, Christians, I said to you, I was praying? I don't. Hypocrite Christians, they will be proud about going to church. They will be proud about, oh, I'm fasting. Oh, I just came from the church. Same as Muslims. Muslims, they are like the goat. They put his rag in the top of the taxi, so everybody in the street in New York will see him praying. A goat. Jesus forbid us from doing that, and he called it an act of hypocrisy. So don't be like the hypocrite, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogue and at the street corners, that they may be seen by others. So the whole point of this what? Is a showtime. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward, because people praise them. Oh, he's a believer, he's a good guy, he pray. But when you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who is sees in secret will reward you. And when you pray, don't heap up empty phrases as the Gentiles, as the Muslims. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa. We tell him, what does that mean? He have no idea. Who's saying those words? They think that they will be heard for their many words. Oh, I recite the whole Quran. Oh, Prophet of Allah, he says to me, if you say Bismillah wa bihamdihi 100 times, all my sin is forgiven. What? What? This is religion? Look at this. Look at this. Imagine spending your days saying those stupid words, repeating them. Look at this. Let me show you the other one. It's even more funny. Okay. You have to repeat those words. Allah will forgive all your sin. Let me find it faster. This website is not good. All right. Read and love. Let's try to find it in a faster way. Whoever, and this is authentic, don't tell me it's weak, as you see. Whoever says every morning, brother, you wake up in the morning, you have to say it in Arabic. In Arabic, be careful. Don't say it in English. It doesn't work. The activation code Alibaba work on Arabic. So you have to recite 100 times in Arabic. You say in Arabic, Bismillahi wa bihamdihi 100 times. The Prophet said, whoever recite this 100 times in the morning and in the evening will not be suppressed in the day of resurrection. What do you want more? 100 times in the morning, 100 times at night. All your sin is gone. Look what Jesus says to us. Totally the opposite. Those pagans, they keep repeating their prayer. They think they will be heard because they speak many words. Don't be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask Him. Pray like this. Our Father in heaven, hallowed by your name, your kingdom come, you will be done, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, and also we also forgiven our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the devil. Amen. We are totally different. Your religion is a religion of hypocrisy. So if a Christian prince, he don't show himself, I go to seminars, I did hundreds of seminars, I write my books, and only very brave people would do that, because you know the consequence of writing books calling Muhammad false prophet. If I fear you Muslims, I will never open my mouth. But when Muslims they threaten me, I laugh, and I challenge you to come to me. So when you say to me, I'm showing my face, I don't care if you show your face. You said nothing. You did not even dare to say the reason for this garbage is Muhammad. You just say that this is the clown of Mimi Hijab and Dawah. Muslims, they don't care for saying that. They will be upset if you say Muhammad is the clown, but you don't dare to say it. So you are the brave. You are in fact so terrified to say what I say. And saying it by showing your face or not will not change anything. When I go and do seminars, how many Muslims were there? We don't know. Is it possible there's Muslims there? Sure. Why not? Actually, in many seminars I did, Muslims they presented and they asked me questions. I remember once actually, a Muslim woman, she was upset. She said to me, what you said is not true. You said that the heaven of Islam is made for men. Isn't it true that the Prophet, he said, a Muslim woman, when she go to heaven, she will be 70 times more pretty? I said to her, Prophet Muhammad says that? She said, yes, I can show you the reference. I said, okay, I'm not going to argue about it. I guess he did. But look what happened. And I have a board in the stage. Always when I teach, do seminars, I ask them to have a whiteboard. So I write on it. So I said, what's your name? I forgot really what her name. Let us say her name is Aisha. So I said, let us say there's a 3 women. One her name is Fatima, one her name is Aisha, one her name is Khadija. Aisha is twice more pretty than Fatima. Fatima is already twice more pretty than Khadija. And then Allah made the three of you 70 times more pretty. So what happened? She said, I don't understand. I said, nothing changed. So you were, let us say you are Khadija. You are the last one in the beauty. Aisha is already 3 times more pretty than you. 70 x 3 is 210. Fatima is twice more pretty than Aisha. Sorry, more than Khadija. That means 70 x 2. She is now 140 times more pretty than Khadija. Khadija now is 70 times more pretty. So you were ugly in earth, you are ugly in heaven. People die in the church laughing. Supposedly now she became. Why you claim that Allah will not give women anything? I will be 70 times more pretty. Like nothing changed. Because all the women who are going to heaven now will be 70 times more pretty. So if a woman she was on earth, she is more pretty than you. She's still more pretty than you. Nothing changed in fact. Same time, are you pretty because Allah was trying to make you pretty, or you became a sex toy? Huh? What do you mean now you are pretty? Hey ladies, you should convert to Islam. You will be 70 times more pretty. Hey Allah, are you going to make Christian Prince 70 times more handsome? Christian Prince, first of all, it doesn't matter how many times Allah make you handsome, you will not be handsome like me. Zakir, what are you talking about? Are you serious? So even if you make me 70 times more handsome, I will not look good like you? Exactly. Do you have any proof? Christian Prince, first of all, look at my shoulders. What do you mean shoulders? Ah, you mean shoulders. In fact, they look like shoulders. They don't like shoulders. Where is your shoulder, Zakir? I mean, when you wear the jacket, I see a jacket. I don't see your shoulders. Do you even have bones? Christian Prince, respect yourself. I am not fasting because I'm a believer. What do you mean fasting? You Muslim, you eat like a mule, especially in Ramadan. But still, where is the food go? Where is the money of the donation going, Zakir Naik? Christian Prince, respect yourself. First of all, I swear by Allah, I did not eat lobster since last week. Since last week, you did not eat lobster? What you ate yesterday? Christian Prince, we are very conservative Muslims and we don't like to spend money. I went to the 5-star hotel and the Prince of Saudi Arabia, he paid for the hotel. Oh, okay. Ah, boy. By the way, I have a rose in my hand. Maybe I should take a picture of it and post it in Patreon for you guys. Actually, I think I have a picture I took already. This rose is called Crush Lavender. Anyone heard of it? And I bought it actually from Walmart, and they didn't say anywhere that it smells so good. I have allergy from perfume, I cannot handle it. But this is really good, unbelievable. I cannot put it away from my hand. The smell is so good. It's called the Crush Lavender. Search it. So pretty, so beautiful, and I was shocked when I smell it. Unbelievable how beautiful you are. God is good. So you see God? Allah will make you 70 times more pretty. You see God? God who made the rose is so beautiful. And his beauty is not about a face. It's about making you attractive. And the first thing you can be attractive with, according to the Bible, is not your face. It's how loving you are. It's how giving. It's how wonderful. It's how kind. It's not about a look. In fact, the most arrogant and ugly behavior is those who look so good because they are so proud. Wherever they go, people praise them. Even some cultures, they believe if you have a good looking face, you are a good person, which is absolutely false. So the Lord who created this flower, let me search it online so I can put it for you on the screen. Crush. Now I know why they call it crush. It's going to crush you. Crush. God, the beauty will crush you. Lavender. Rose. All right. Very, very pretty. Taking break from the garbage of Muhammad. Isn't it good? Yeah. Talk about something useful. Look how beautiful it is. Very pretty. All right. So if you like to have this rose, if you find it available in your area, and this is a climbing too, by the way, which means they will make a tree. This will be a tree, by the way. It's going to be like a climbing rose. Hold on, hold on. Maybe I can find a video. Hold on. The correct name is Lavender Crush. Lavender Crush. Climbing rose. Yeah, let me show you how this. We will not play videos, so nobody will say copyright, etc. But we will show you to give you an idea. Let us see. Here we go. You see here? Those are climbing rows, so it's going to climb really high. Very beautiful. But I'm surprised about how beautiful the smell is. And you know, like they come like a cluster like this. You know, very, very pretty. Yeah. Check it out. All right. At least we saw something nice at the end. I can make a fragment rose jam out of it. Really? I never heard of people. You make jam from rose? What do you mean? Like you mix it with the jam? The smell is so good. Unbelievable. And the rose, you know, actually, I don't know. I'm really surprised. I don't know. Maybe they gave me the wrong because when I searched on the internet, I remember. Let me see. Does it say it's frequent? Because sometimes they mislabel. You know, correct? Sometimes they mislabel. Let me see. Because when I bought it, I don't remember. It says it's have a nice smell. But it looked the same actually. Yeah. In fact, it looked a little bit different. But maybe this is because it's too young. I'm not sure. I will find out. Let's see. It says here, it have a unique smell, described as a blend of old rose and intense citrus. I see. So yeah, it have nice smell. See what it says here? No wonder. All right. I hope we have a good time. Did we have any question? Jam is jelly? I don't know. The only jam I know is a traffic jam. I mean, English is very funny. So you go to the store, I don't know, like, I was trying my best to learn about food names, because in the Middle East we don't use the same words. So what is the name of this thing? Jam. And then it said to me, there's a traffic jam. I said, oh, maybe there's a big truck full of jam and the truck have an accident and all the cars are stuck because of the sweet jam. What do you mean there's traffic jam? Traffic jam? All right. Will you ever build a church? Church is not a building. Who said to you church is a building? Who is the idiot told you that church is a building? Church is not a building, my friend. Church is the family of Christ around the world. There's a building, there's no building. Building is just a place where people gather, just to make it okay. Here we meet. But any house, people they meet in it is a church. As long as they are meeting in the name of Jesus, even if they are meeting in the desert. The church is the people, not rocks. All right? The church is built on the people, not on the rocks. So Peter, what Jesus says to Peter, right? Peter is not a, Peter, his name is a rock. Rock, Peter means rock. So you are the church. All right. So I want to say, I need advice. I work with Muslims and really need a job, but I cannot stand it. Well, if you need a job, my friend, what you can do? Work with the Muslims for now until you find something better. Supporting your family is very important. Like what you will do? You will steal? Work with Muslims. Be a good ambassador of Christ to them. Be good to them. Show them what Christians can do. And then find a job, better job, where you can, you don't like to work with Muslims. But for now, it's okay. All right? Have patience. You have to have patience. All right. I want to say thank you, guys. It's getting really late for me. I hope we have a good time. And again, I don't want to see anyone making a bad comment about Lubna. I think she is a good lady. Even though, like in the last, she mentioned, show your face and being brave. That is not being brave, showing your face. I am the one who is being a crusade. You have no idea, lady. I am the one who joined army when nobody want to go at the time of war. And I joined the USA Army to fight the Muslim terrorists. Not just war. I'm just giving you extra information. So a person who fear terrorists, he will not go to them by his own feet. Have you ever heard of one? No. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. And I pray the Lord, He will give you and answer your prayer. It is a great Easter, and I'm very proud of many Christians who come here. And really, I saw many comments actually under Lumna account video, and many of them, they have a very nice comment, very wise. I really like what I saw from the Christians, how they respond to Lumna. You know, I am aggressive with everybody. Even with a Christian, he make a comment I don't like, I have no break, you know. So you might get upset from me, but there's one thing you need to understand. What make me so tough and so harsh, because I don't agree with Lubna that there's a gray. There's no gray. What the Lord, He says, either you are hot or cold. Otherwise, I can't swallow you, right? Any one of you like to drink warm water? I mean, water is delicious when we are thirsty, but when it's warm, it's yuck. It doesn't feel good at all, even though we cannot live without it. So there's no gray. And because I don't have a gray in my life, and Lubna, she is right. Christian Prince, he sees things either white or black. I don't see the gray. And I don't want to be in the gray area. Because either you are with or against. The one who is not with us, he is against us. And the one who is not with Jesus, he is against Jesus. There's no gray. Any person he claimed to be Christian and he said to you there's a gray area, he is a false Christian. That is not true. You cannot be a thief and Christian. You cannot be a whore and Christian. You cannot be a drug dealer and Christian. You cannot be a fornicator and Christian. You cannot be a liar and Christian. You cannot. For the Lord, He says, from their fruits, you shall know them. How the Lord will know who is the Christian, who is not? This is not about God knowing, no, which means how you will be recognized from your fruits. If your fruit is a gray, that means you are 50 good, 50 bad. That means you are very bad. And the Bible teaches that. We have the story of those servants who their master gave them the talents. One of them, he took it and he hid it. That was the evil one. He did not even do anything. He was in the gray area. He said, I'm not going to do bad, I'm not going to do good. Even this one is doomed because he was in the gray area. You don't want to take a side. So either you are with the Messiah or you are against the Messiah. I did not see the video of the Hindus, but look like we are going to spend some time exposing the Hindus too. But maybe we will do it in Rumble, because I noticed that the Hindus are very aggressive people too. And they will start to flag in your channel. So we will try maybe to go in Rumble. I used to think about the Hindus are very nice, friendly people. They are not the same as Muslims. But then I start learning that they are really not what I think. All right? So we will give them some time. We will rumble together. Are we ready to? If you like to subscribe to Rumble, we have the link underneath. All right? Click there and subscribe, because from time to time we go there to avoid YouTube problem. You know, YouTube, they are very strict, especially with me. You know, they don't like, because they don't make money from me. I don't activate support chat. I don't activate advertising. So I'm wasting their money, actually. Because when I go live, they are providing me service for no return. You go 8 hours talking, what we will get from you? Nothing. So they keep pressuring me to activate super chat. They keep sending me emails. Uh, there's a, they give me ideas to make money, make open shop, sell T-shirt, membership, all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, and I don't want to do that. I'm not here to make business. The Lord is my provider, and He's good. He's always good to me. Even when I am in very bad need, the Lord is good to me. And I'm very always appreciating. Even when I don't have anything, I appreciate Him. Because there's very important thing. If I have everything. As long as I have my faith and I have my health, and the most important, the health of the brain, the Lord, He gave me a lot. I can see. I appreciate it. There's many are blind. I can walk. I'm so thankful. There's many they cannot walk. I don't have pain in my body. I'm very grateful. Many, they are suffering every day from pain in their body. I'm very grateful. So even if there is no money, like I went through very harsh time in my life, because of what I do, still I'm very grateful. And I believe that when you are grateful, you are happy. When you are not grateful, nothing can make you happy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how big your house. It doesn't matter how much people praise you. If you don't appreciate, you got nothing. Because always you are greedy. You are not satisfied. A person who have appreciation, he is satisfied. He will be happy. And many of us, we have a disease. And that disease is not to appreciate what we have. We wish to be somebody else because we are jealous. We are greedy. We never have enough. I have a bicycle. Oh, my friend, he have a car. I save money. I buy the car. Oh, the same friend who have a car, now he have a nicer car. Okay, I will work harder and I will save money. And now I bought a car like his car. Oh, the guy who have a car, now he have a big villa. I don't have a big villa. I have a small tiny house. I start working like a donkey so I can get a house like his. And by the time I save enough money to buy a house like his, he have a very big mansion, palace. Oh, I want to buy the palace like his palace. I spend my life working like a donkey. And finally I get the palace. And by the time I get the palace, he become Elon Musk. He will never be happy. It doesn't matter how much you make. The key of happiness is appreciation. A man who don't appreciate his wife, it doesn't matter how pretty she is or how not pretty, he will never be happy. Because he don't appreciate her. And the same for the women, she don't appreciate her husband. It doesn't matter how good he is. She don't see where he's good. He provide, he buy her gift, he speak nice to her. Well, she don't appreciate it, so he's bad. A person who appreciate, they will be happy if they eat little tiny bread and maybe little olive and thank you, Lord, I'm happy, thank you, I'm not hungry. Thank you, Lord, I did not sleep today and I'm cold, shivering. I'm not sick, I'm not in pain, I'm not worried, I'm not starving, I'm not dying. After money. The same as this rose in my hand, it showed me the glory of the Lord. The rose means nothing unless you appreciate it. Otherwise, it's just a plant. It doesn't talk to you. But if you appreciate it, you talk to the rose and the rose talk to you. Your Lord, your Maker, He speaks to you through this rose. He says to you, look, I made this. Do you see this beauty? It's my hand art of work. And if you see it and you appreciate it, then you will appreciate your Lord. I appreciate seeing trees, plants. They make me wonder how wonderful the Lord, how things work, how you put a seed in the dirt and the seed become a tree. It's amazing. So we as a Christians, we see what others don't see. And this is why when we celebrate the Easter, we are celebrating things others don't see. We celebrate love. It might look like it's about Jesus, He died on the cross, Jesus, He resurrected from the cross, but it's not just about the cross. The cross is love of Jesus. So the same, this rose can present your love to somebody. You give it to your wife, you give it to your fiancé, you give it to your husband. It's just to express your love. Jesus, He gave His life to you. This is His rose. And this rose is eternal. Not like the rose in my hand, will flourish for a few days and then will die. Your Lord, your Savior, they cut Him on the cross like they cut a rose. But the difference is this rose is always will be everlasting. His name is Emmanuel. God is with us. So I pray that God will be with us always and will give us patience and love and appreciation and wisdom and truthful, and not to be wicked and not to be hypocrite and not to be gray. Either you are with the Lord or you are against Him. So I want to say thank you. God bless you. And God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Happy Easter.